go into our little tiny plane.
Me, go to the front, please.
Go in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
In this aircraft, there are 4 emergency exits, 1 in front, 2 in the middle, and 1 in front of the cabin. Enjoy your flight. Thank you.
So we're finally arrived in Lukla. They say it's the world's most dangerous airport. Whether that's true or not, we have no idea. But it's day number 1 and we're ready to go. So we've been trekking for about 2 hours now. We have about an hour to go. Good morning. It's our day number 2. And we're getting ready to trek to Namche. It's going to be about 8 hours. We're at about 2,400 meters this morning, and we're going to end up at about 3,200 meters. We'll check back to everybody in a little while. We're now trekking about half an hour into our trek. So far, it's quite beautiful. There's Nasser. This is what life is all about. Right, Suhaidi? Definitely these views that just totally amaze me and obviously motivate me to go all the way to base camp. It's magnificent. I would say almost magical.
You love it? Are you happy?
I am loving it. Yes, very happy.
Awesome.
We broke about 10,000 feet just now. We're on our way to Namche Bazaar, and it's been going straight uphill for about 2 hours now. So it's a pretty tough day. Just have to keep a positive mind. We'll be there soon. I think we have about another hour and a half left before we get there. We have finally arrived at Namche Bazaar, and it's really amazing that a little village at such high altitude is so thriving. Good morning. Day number 3. We're in Namche Bazaar, and we're going to trek about to 4,000 meters this morning, just to acclimatize and then come back down. It's going to take about 2 hours to go up and an hour to come back down. This is our view that we have. And of course, there's Nasser and Yusuf, our newfound friend from Saudi. And of course, my lovely wife, our guide, Nish, and Yusuf's guide.
Hey!
So, and we are now officially called the Habibi Squad.
Going to Everest Hotel View. It's pretty inclined. It's getting higher and higher. I can't talk, but you're strong. We're gonna make it, right, babe?
Oh yes! Yeah, that's our friend Yusuf! Party at 4,000 meters! This is epic. Where do you see this? Nowhere on earth, except in Nepal. Never ending peace and love!
Hell yeah!
Let's see if this little fella will let me film him. He might just walk away, that's what I figured. There you go. Good boy. Say hi to the camera. So we're approaching 4,000 meters now. We've been climbing about an hour and a half. And we're approaching 4,000 meters. Everest should come into view any second now. And there we go. That is Mount Everest in the distance. There it is, magnificent Everest. We're still very far away, but we should reach it in another 5 to 6 days. There it is. Wow, just look at this. This is crazy. Just a little view to show how steep we are, and you obviously definitely don't want to fall here, because if you do, it's bye-bye. So right here, this is Everest. Right behind me is Mount Everest. Right there. And still have a long way to go to reach it, but at least we have seen it so far, so we're very excited. It gives us extra energy and the will to get there. So we're at about 4,000 meters, which is just over 13,000 feet. We're gonna have a nice lemon ginger honey tea and then go back down to continue our acclimatization, and then tomorrow we'll continue. We're coming back down into Namche Bazaar. A view from high up. Pretty cool. Little village. It even has an ATM machine and a bank and supposedly an internet cafe where I can download my GoPro app for my stabilizer, so hopefully I can use that together and get better videos. Good morning. We are on our way to Tengboche. It's at about 3,900 meters, and it will take us approximately 6 hours to get there. We will have a nice lunch somewhere. Well, I don't know about the nice part, but we'll definitely have lunch somewhere. And this is the crew.
Hello.
It was really cold this morning, but now that the sun is out, it's quite nice. So we should have a nice trek today. See you later. Just a great view of Everest right there. Pretty steep down. So this is how wide or narrow our trail is. And if you misstep, then you'll end up down there. That wouldn't be too much fun, would it, Nacer?
No. Fresh air.
Rescue helicopter in the distance over there. You see them all day long. We're having such a beautiful hike this morning. It is so great. Of all the Everest videos that I've seen, I don't remember any videos of this particular trail right here. So I figured I'll film it. Hopefully the stabilizer in this camera will show it smooth rather than rocky, because it is very rocky. We're going down for about 2 more hours and then straight up to end up at about 3,900 meters.
It's a beautiful hike today.
This is what I live for. We just arrived in Tengboche and we are snuggled up in our sleeping bags because it's quite cold. It's very cloudy outside, you can't see anything. The view out of our window is supposed to be Mount Everest, but unfortunately nothing can be seen, and we're just going to relax a little bit in our sleeping bags, and by the time we're warmed up, we'll be going downstairs and they're going to put their heaters on, and hopefully we'll be warm and comfy down there and have some nice tea. I'll bring back a bit more a bit later. See you later.
See you.
Good morning. It is day number 5 and it is cold. We're at about 4,000 meters and cold night, cold morning, but it's a beautiful day. And I'll show the mountains now. It is just majestic, epic, so incredible. I feel alive and I feel good. Everybody in the group feels good. No mountain sickness. So we're going to go up to about, actually we're at 3,900 meters. We're going to go up to about 4,400 meters today, and we'll bring you more. Hey, I found this little fellow. He's joining me this morning. And seems like another rescue helicopter. Isn't this incredible? It is very, very cold. There's Everest. Can't see it because of the cloud cover, but that's where it is. It's right there. 4 more days and we'll be there. started our trek this morning through a really pretty forest, going downhill, but you know what that means. Eventually we're gonna have to go back uphill. Trekking toward Tengboche, where we're going to have lunch. The rest of the group is a little bit further behind me. So far a beautiful trek today, not very difficult at all, and just having a lot of fun. Scenery is beautiful. One tip, always cover your mouth and nose. It'll prevent you from getting sick from all the dust, allergies, etc. So that's very, very important. Try to always do that if you happen to go on any treks in the Himalayas. I love it when I'm by myself on just the trail. I have all the thoughts to myself. It is so relaxing. What a bliss. This is not the easiest trail, but it's not bad. We have about an hour to go, and then it's relax time. This is the mountain right here that we saw this morning. A little bit closer now. Not sure exactly how much we walked today. I would say maybe 10 miles so far. It's day number 6. We are in Tengboche and we are climbing up to 5,000 meters just from an acclimatization climb and then going back down. But the views up here are just spectacular, truly magnificent. I will show you now. So once we get up there, that's 5,000 meters. I think about 16,000 feet, 16,500. And then I'll show the reward of the beauty that we're going to encounter. Well, we made it to the summit. And this is our reward. We're at about 5,100 meters, about 17,000 feet. Today is day 7. Yesterday we climbed to the summit of this mountain called Nagarjun. It's 5,100 meters, almost 17,000 feet. And we're crossing into the valley today. And we're going to Tengboche. Thank you. And yesterday was a tough day. It was an acclimatization day to go up there. 700 meters higher than we were. So we were at 4,400 meters and we went to 5,100 meters. And today we're going to 4,900 meters. We're a little bit fatigued, but we should be okay. But we're going to stop at 4,900 meters. So it should be good. It was a good thing that we went up to 5,100 meters. And tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow it's going to be Everest Base Camp. So we're very excited. and looking forward to it. Beautiful hike, not too steep. We're coming from back there. Just a great day again. We're so lucky with the weather. The mountains have been really good to us. And we're just gonna keep on going down this valley here. Our shadows. The sun is right behind us. Isn't this cool? This is Nish, our guide. He's a great guy. It is 10 below zero and almost no snow. But as you can tell, you know, it's a perfectly blue sky. That's why no rainfall, no snowfall. It's just immaculate weather. We've been really lucky. So down here is a little tiny village, and we've been trekking for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We're gonna have some lunch. Here's the evidence of the really, really cold weather we're having. How moving water can freeze. Well, parts of it anyway, there's splash. This is Lukla. These are memorials of trekkers and climbers that have died along the way. This is very barren here. We're obviously way above the tree line. So from here on, it's just rocks, nothing else. We're very high, 4,800 meters. Good morning. Today's the day. We are walking towards base camp, Mount Everest. And it's cold, we're tired, exhausted, a little bit of altitude sickness, a cold, but it's all worth it. We'll check back later. This is so incredibly beautiful. We are on our final leg to Everest Base Camp. We have about 3 hours to go until we reach our dream. 3 hours and we're there. USA! That's all you gotta say, USA? We're exhausted. We're exhausted.
It's beautiful.
But it's majestic, yes. Look at this. That's what it's all worth. Look at these glaciers. Hello everybody. We're in the Mount Everest Base Camp. 8 days. It's been a long journey to come here. But many years ago, Master and Silver and I sat in a restaurant and said we're going to come here one day. And since he couldn't be here, I did this for him. And he's here with me. And in our hearts and in everybody's hearts, I know it. I love you, sir. Thank you for giving me the courage. And I know everybody else loves him too. And welcome to Everest Base Camp. This is for you, sir. We made it to base camp. 8 days of hard work, but we made it. And we're standing in front of Mount Everest. What an incredible experience. Life-changing. We will never forget it.